Thank you, Can Corla. By passing on a document marked confidential to his friend Matthew O'Toole in the context of negotiations on a GP contract, the Tánaiste undermined that system of negotiation. However, it is worth noting that the document concerned was partly, if not largely, in the public arena. The IMO had issued a 5-page summary document which outlined the important financial and other components several days before the Tánaiste passed it on to Matthew O'Toole. Nonetheless, it was wrong. It should, at the very least, have been passed on through formal channels. The Tánaiste came to the Dáil last week. He accepted his errors of judgment and apologised. He made a mistake, a serious mistake, but he has apologised publicly more than once. In my opinion, intent matters as much, if not more, than process. And while the process was wrong, I accept the Taoiseach's explanation, the Tánaiste's explanation, that his intent was good, in that it was to secure universal acceptance of a GP contract across the GP community. Yesterday, an article was published purporting to show that the Tánaiste had deliberately attempted to mislead the Dáil as to the extent of his friendship with Matthew O'Toole. I have looked at that evidence, which consists largely of WhatsApp messages from Matthew O'Toole. And running through those messages was a pervasive sense of entitlement. We're the boys who run the show, or who should run the show. And underpinning those flights of fancy was the claim of easy access to the Tánaiste and senior ministers. However, Minister O'Toole has in media reports accepted the Tánaiste's version of 3 meetings, so I see no evidence of a smoking gun. I have not deviated from the subject in hand tonight to make political points, because there are many, but I haven't done so. For me, this is not about political point scoring, it's about the matter in hand. So as I have said earlier, intent matters as much, if not more, than process, and in these circumstances, I believe the former outweighs the latter, and I will vote confidence.